examination, and when they brought the victim back to him, he, the same questions that would go back and forth were done, interviews and all of that. And the girl also did categorically say that she was pregnant. She was not pregnant, she was a virgin. And the doctor said to her, I would know when I examine you. And when he did examine her, he did say that it was obvious that this was a first-time penetration, and the terms that are used, to the medical terms and all of that. He gave us a lab report and told us to go to a lab somewhere off Todi Secular, where I took her to go and run the tests that were said we should run. But he did mention to me that because of the time frame, if we note, this thing happened early in April, and we were coming like almost 3 weeks after, that whatever it is they will be looking for, might be in a minute fraction, but that whatever happens, a rape is a rape, but that it depends on how we argue the matter. But that, the fact that this supposed doctor had injected her, that means that he also does have a case to answer in that regard. I kept on following up, and then at one point I had to call the IPO that, listen, why has this matter not been charged to court? Because now the little girl was getting threats from the boy's father. I was getting calls that I should temper justice with mercy and all of that, and I couldn't figure out why anybody would be telling me that, and that it was the work of the devil. And I'm like, work of the devil? Why would God not send you to do that kind of thing? Why is it now devil? But eventually we did go to court. We got an adjournment, and in between, the first adjournment, the victim was not there. And I was very upset because I was in court. They had assigned a prosecuting counsel to her, and she wasn't there. Finally, she came in, and I drove off. The counsel had now, from DPP, had now gone away. And when she called me, I said I was back in the office. It was at that point that they came in, and I asked what was happening, and I was told that the guy's father had been calling them to threaten them, to tell them that they were young girls, and that they should remember that they are visitors into Benin, that they are from another place, and that all sorts of threats here and there and all of that. And I was like, why? But the boy's father and their defending counsel came to meet me in the office, trying to use this thing about Christianity and this and that. And I said to them, you are coming to beg me. Where is the accused? Because he was granted bail almost immediately. Where is the accused? He has not accepted that he did. The boy's father said, I know he did it, but what am I going to gain if he goes to prison for it? I said, no, he did it. It's a different thing entirely, but this is an adult man who is saying, I did not do it. So he has to come to now say, yes, I did it. It is only when you accept that you have done something that we can now start saying, okay, should we forgive him for what he has done? But they didn't bring him back again, because I think obviously they knew what my stance were, that I wasn't going to bend on the issue. We got our date, we got to court. Like you saw her, she's naive, she's still very frightened, she doesn't know what's